You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
What's going on, guys? JayM here with a quick video on some of my favorite mods for Skyrim Special Edition on Xbox One. Now, there are a lot of mods out there, and it would take forever to go through all of the ones I have installed, so I'm just going to go through a few. Alright, let's get started and open up the mod menu here. The first two I'm going to share with you are what I deem to be necessary mods. And the first one is the Unofficial Skyrim patch. And you'll see that that's the first one highlighted on the top left here. Now, this mod, generally speaking, fixes most of the bugs that Bethesda didn't get around to fixing, including quest bugs and NPC bugs. This is a definite must-have to ensure that your game goes a lot smoother. Now, I'm going to head on to the top of my list, or bottom of my list, excuse me, and this mod over here is the Skyrim Graphics Overhaul. This mod combines some of the best graphic mods out there and bundles them into one little convenient mod. This mod includes plants, water textures, lights, weather, and much more. Again, this is also a definite great mod to have to make Skyrim a more beautiful place. Next up on the list is you have I Need here, you see highlighted. Now, this mod adds a very interesting survival aspect to the game. In terms, it requires you to eat, sleep, and drink to survive. Well, not really to survive because you won't die, but it has those special buffs that it gives you. Now, there are other mods similar to this one out there, but they get way too complicated or they're way too simple. This one I find is a happy medium, and I'll show you more on this one in a bit. Next up is Breeze Home Crafting Basement. Scroll up here. And this is a simple mod that adds a basement full of everything you can possibly think of when it comes to crafting. And I'll give you a little tour of the basement in just a bit. Next up is Bandoliers. That's this mod right here that I have highlighted. And this mod adds craftable bags, pouches, and containers you can wear that increase your carrying capacity. It's cosmetic and useful, and I'll give you a sneak peek of this as well. And last but not least is Equippable Tomes. Now, this mod adds tomes or books that you can wear, but that's not all the books do. The tomes actually give you buffs as well, so rather than them being just cosmetic, they're quite useful. And they're perfect for a mage type player, a battle mage, or a spell sword. Whichever character that you're doing that uses magic, this is a good mod for you. And of course, I'll be more than happy to show you that as well. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is going to give you a tour of the Breeze Home Crafting Basement. So when you purchase your home in Whiterun, you're going to see it's named the Breeze Home. And you can get that from visiting the... I can't remember what the guy's name is, but he's with the Jarl. Alright, so this basement literally has everything you need for crafting. Anything that you can think of. So, right here you have our blacksmith forge, your grinder to sharpen your weapons in the corner, this to workbench to make your armor a little bit stronger, tanning rack, and these containers that you can store anything in. And then you move on to this side. This has an oven so you can bake some bread. And this is especially useful if you have I Need, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. Smelter so you can smelt your ores and ingots. And you have an alchemy lab, arcane enchanter. And this is the really neat part about this mod that I saw other mods didn't have, is this sort of has like a garden where you can plant plants and you can grow your own ingredients so you can farm things that are hard to find like nirnroot or jazzbay grapes. And another one that's really neat is you have these nodes in sort of like a cave under your basement. And Sophia is telling me something again. Oh, I forgot to add Sophia to my list. I'll give you a little breakdown on Sophia as well, so don't worry. So back to these nodes here. So you can mine these to get some ore for you. And the really cool thing about this is it's not OP. So these nodes do run out and you do have to wait for them to respawn in order to get more ore from them. And then the last room in this is over to the far right, and this has all your shrines so you can get your daily blessings or you can cure yourself of disease, racks where you can store your weapons, and the mannequins where you can dress and have your clothes or armor ready for quick changing. So that is a brief tour of the Breeze Home. We call it Whiterun Cribs. Alright, let's go back outside and let's check to see what next mod I can show you. Alright, you'll see on my person a couple bags that I have. You'll see this bag right here, and this is made with bandoliers. And you can craft different bags like that one, you can craft them to increase your carrying capacity by 50, 25, 75, or 100. This one right here is a water skin, and that's a cosmetic thing from Eileen. And this book on the back is from the Equippable Tomes mod that I show you. So, let's see what I have on my person. We're going to go to my items, and you'll see here in apparel, this is an Apprentice Conjuration Tome, and I had to craft this myself, and this increases my conjuration spells by 20%. And also I have a destruction one, which is the one I actually have equipped on my back right, and my destruction spells are 20% more powerful. And that's really useful, like I said before, because it adds something more than just a regular cosmetic change. You know, it makes them useful, and that's really neat if you're playing a mage character. And then this is Bandoliers, and this increases my carrying capacity by 50 points. And you can craft these things here. You can have them go like across your chest. You can have it on your side right, your left, your back, wherever that you can think that you'd have a bag, you can use it. And it doesn't make it OP because you can't stack up on multiple bags. If you have something on your right hand side, that's it. You can't put anything else on your right hand side, so that balances out as well. Now the next one is I Need, and that's the one where you require food, sleep, and drink in order to, I don't know, I guess stay alive, but in order to get benefits. So let's go ahead and open the I Need menu.
From the cup.
And so what I just did right there is I equipped it as a power, and then I pressed RB if you're playing on Xbox One, and that takes you to your I Need menu. So let's go options and difficulty. So like I said before, there's a lot of mods out there like this one, but they get too complicated or they're too easy. This one kind of gives you a freedom to kind of get in between, to make it to where it's not too hard, but it's not too easy, and it gives you kind of incentive to do it. And so you see here needs, you can even change it to where your followers and your horse needs to drink, eat, or sleep. Otherwise, they would have some negative benefits. And I don't think I've actually eaten today. I just woke up recently in the game, so let's hope I can show you that. So let's go to Magic, Active Effects. Ah, perfect. So you see here it says I have moderate hunger. So my health regeneration and damage output are reduced by 30%. So let's go into my inventory. Let's go get some food. I'll have some cheese, some bread, and some grilled chicken. Okay, it's going to show me a little quick animation. Really neat. You can actually turn the animation off if you don't want to sit there through that. Okay, so now you see the little information that popped up on the top left saying that I'm feeling well sated. If I go back to my magic active effects, you'll see that I am well sated, and my health regeneration and damage output are increased by 8% now, and resting is 8% more effective at lowering fatigue. So that's a really, really cool mod, and again, you have to sleep, and you have to drink, and you have to eat. And it gives also a purpose to food, because food before in Skyrim without that mod was kind of useless to me. You would eat a piece of bread and it give you like +2 health or something like that. So I didn't really understand why there was food in Skyrim. But now it actually gives you a reason to actually go out, find salt, and cook the food, or to hunt down deer and stuff like that. So it's really neat. Now where I'm going is to the Jarl's Palace, or Dragon's Reach in Whiterun, is the correct name. And I'm going to show you the Equippable Tomes. Now the Equippable Tomes is that book that I showed you that was on my back right side. Now along with the Equippable Tomes, what you're going to find is you're going to find a crafting bench where you can craft the tomes. And that's where it makes it really interesting. So it's not really easy to do it. So let's see where it's at now. So right when you go into the Dragon's Reach, you're going to go slightly to your right, and it's called a Sage Crafting Table. And let me show you really quick. So here, Alteration, Conjuration, Destruction, Illusion, and you can put on your back left or your back right. And they increase with your levels as well. So right now I'm sort of an apprentice mage. So right now I can only craft, the highest I can craft is apprentice tomes. And you'll see down here towards the bottom area, it says I need a roll of paper, how much leather, leather strips, and a leather soul gem. So you actually have to get the materials to craft it. So that also makes it where it's not too OP, so you can just craft it and bam, you're just like a powerful mage just because you have this book on your back right. But I think that covers it for all the mods that I wanted to cover today. Make sure I went all of them for you. Yes. Sophia. Sophia is a fully voiced companion, and I laughed because it's literally she's fully voiced. Let's zoom in so you can see Sophia. This is Sophia here. She interacts with pretty much everyone, all NPCs. She has something to say, and she's really interactive and immersive when it comes to quest. So say for example, when you first drive out, you're a Dragonborn, she has something to say with that. Then when you get accepted into High Hrothgar, she has something to say about that. So it's really neat that you have a companion that interacts with you rather than just dully following you. She is essential, so she doesn't die. You can marry her, and you can even talk to her. So
what would you like to talk about?
Let's see what she wants to talk about. How are you feeling?
That's what I like about you. You actually care how I feel and take the time to ask me.
So she can sing too.
Which song?
So you can pick some of these songs here. I like Ragnar the Red. That's a fun song.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red. He came riding.
So yeah, that's pretty much just basic what you can do with Sophia. But that's it. That covers all my mods for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And hopefully I get to see you in the world of Tamriel soon. You can add me on Xbox. The gamer tag is MONK3Y space 258. I'll go ahead and put that in the description for you in case you want to add me and play any other games that we may both have. As well, you can catch my live gaming show on hive365.co.uk every Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time and from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. GMT time, or the time that it is in the UK. Thanks again for watching. You guys have a great day, and as always, happy gaming.